Oh, that might be my fault. There was no sound. Now there's sound. Now there's sound. Well, there should be now. Knowledge. No? What about now? Yeah. Oh. Now there's volume. Now there's volume. Knowledge is going to go gatekeep over on the tube of views. But I do love what you do. Keep rocking. Thanks. Thanks. Good morning, Rafriki. VIP, I'm going to mute you. You can request up. I don't want to hear you anymore in the comments. I don't want to hear you anymore. I don't want to see you anymore in the comments. Request up. How old are you?
Nigger, 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 nigger.
I don't know what they don't understand about the fact that it doesn't get my account taken down. It gets their account taken down. Their account, not my account. So, are you just going to slur out, Colton? You heard the question. Answer the question.
No, I don't like
Yeah, no thank you. Oh, it is too fucking early in the morning. What do children just wake up and say like, oh, I'm just going to go harass women on the internet? Like, what is the point? Hello, Bree. Knowledge, did you wash your hands after leaving TikTok? That's what Bree said. Children just wake up in the morning and they're like, I just want to go harass women on the internet. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Fucking children. Children. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good, Leah. Honestly, that's amazing. You agree with everything? Guys, if you have a disagreement with the background or if you want to discuss the background, request up. Request up. And if you don't want to request up and you're on the tube of views, there is a phone call on the screen. There is a phone call on the screen. Who thought? Oh, Crystal thought you were an op, Rafriki? Rafriki's not an op. Rafriki is not an op. No. No. Juwindi put it in the chat, the general chat last night, and I looked at it and was like, nah. Nah. I'm good. Colton, you're a white person. People can't be racist towards you, weirdo. Stop being weird. Leah, it looks so good. I'm not much to look at, but I fuck like the government. I'm dead. Racism goes both ways? What? You cannot be racist towards white people. Hi, how old are you? Very good. I discriminate accents? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Ugh. In order to be racist, W. Haley for the $5 for not enough to show you how much I love you. I love you too, Haley. Good, Haley. That's good, Haley. In order to be racist towards a community, that community would need to be facing some oppression or some systematical inability. How old are you? Okay, you guys are just gonna annoy the phone number today because I'll just mute it. I'll just mute it. You're welcome. I will literally just mute. I do have to fix a setting though on here because it's going to my phone and I don't want it to go to my phone. There we go. If you keep calling and hanging up, I'll just block you.
Hello, who's this?
How the fuck are you calling me saying hello, who's this?
Why did you call me?
Okay, I'm just gonna block you since you guys are acting like children. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of the calls part? There we go. Block. There you go. Now you're blocked. Now you're blocked. How old are you?
Hello? Hi, I'm 34.
Okay, which one of these topics do you want to talk about? W knowledge for the $20. For TikTok chat is the JV chat. The JV squad.
Okay. I mean, we can go ham on all of these topics, honestly.
Okay, just pick one.
Actually, I woke up this morning and I saw some factuals about Massachusetts. I don't know how everybody.
Can you just pick a topic?
I was trying to.
Okay, but I don't want to hear about Massachusetts. I want to hear about which topic you want to talk about.
Yeah, I was getting to that because
No,
I was.
just answer which topic, and then you can tell the story, so I know what we're talking about here.
Okay, so the topic that I'm trying to choose is abortion is healthcare.
Okay, what's the definition of healthcare?
To me, I don't know the actual
It's a good thing that you don't make definitions, love. What's the actual definition of healthcare?
I don't know the actual definition of healthcare.
Okay, it's the well-being of somebody's mental, physical, and emotional health provided by a healthcare professional.
Cool.
So how does abortion not fit in?
No, I said it is.
Okay. So you're friendly and you don't disagree?
No, I don't disagree. I'm saying that it is healthcare. I believe that abortion is healthcare.
Okay, I appreciate you. I'm just looking for opposition right now.
Oh, okay.
That's why I thought you were opposition. I'm sorry. I thought that you were somebody who was coming up here to debate
No.
the topic.
I'm actually agreeing with the topics, but it's okay. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. I read that wrong too. I thought she was up.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, which one of these topics you want to talk about?
Body count doesn't matter.
Sure, why does body count matter?
I think body count matters because it actually, I think it shows character. I think
How
it's
does
very
body count correlate to
problematic.
character?
Well, I think it has purpose. I think sexuality has purpose.
I asked you how body count correlates to character.
Well, to my character,
What is character?
character is the morals and ethics and values one has.
Sure, how does body count correlate to morals?
Okay, well, to me, again, sexuality has purpose. So, smex has purpose.
That's not what I asked.
And if you use it and abuse it outside,
you.
well, I'm describing my morals and values on why I view it.
So character is a person's moral strength, right? So
Yes.
what are morals? How
The
are
reason-
morals defined?
So are we just going to go into semantics, or can I
We are.
explain?
We are going to
You're
go
asking
into
me a
semantics
million
because
questions.
you're
Can I
saying
answer
weird
one?
things. So I want to get into semantics because I
You're
want to
giving me
understand.
5
right?
seconds to answer the question.
Right, because I'm trying to get down the basis of the conversation. Once we get the baseline of the conversation down, you'll be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say. But when we're talking about things like character and morals, I need you to define those things so I understand the conversation that we're having, right?
I'm
Because that's how you have
explaining why there's
conversations.
morals and
What
values
are
in body count.
morals?
If you let me,
What are morals?
the morals are ultimately the right and wrong decisions people make.
No, not right and wrong decisions. It's the cultural principles and
Ultimately of good and evil.
That what makes people decide what's right and wrong.
Yes, exactly.
So body count is wrong based off of your morality, but does everybody have the same morality?
Of course not.
Okay. So how does that inherently
But
make body count matter?
I can explain it under my perspective and see
Sure.
if you can justify it
Sure.
from your difference of view. Again, it goes back to purpose. If you believe there's no purpose to sexuality, that's fine. If people like myself believe there is a purpose to it, then we don't view it as fine. I'm not saying I'm high and mighty and I haven't abstained outside of marriage, but I think it's important to not encourage high body counts. I'm not saying I'm that much better of a person or this or that. That's not the case. But I don't think if you're living in such a lifestyle and automatically you get married, that people just drop this lifestyle of promiscuity and
There's absolutely
sleeping
no
around.
proof of that. None. Zero.
It's literally logic. If you're living
not
a lifestyle,
logic. What do you mean? If I am single and not in a monogamous relationship and I sleep with a bunch of people, being in a monogamous relationship is totally a different conversation, right? And that's the whole point of having a monogamous relationship is to be faithful. So you're telling me that just because I have a high body count, that there's no way I could be in a monogamous relationship? That's not true, because I myself have a high body count and have been in several monogamous relationships, and I've been the one that's been cheated on by people with lower body counts. So your weird anecdotal thing that you're making up in your brain that like doesn't happen by and large is not true, and it's not real. That's not true.
So it doesn't make sense what I'm saying.
No, what you're saying doesn't make sense, because there's a difference between a relationship based in monogamy, which I don't know if you understand what monogamy is, but it's when you agree to only sleep with each other and only date each other, right? And being outside of a monogamous relationship.
Can I?
It's the same as abusing food or
No,
alcohol.
it's not.
And if you automatically have to stop at a certain point.
Ethan, stop. If you're talking about addiction, addiction has nothing to do with this, because addiction has nothing to do with the drug or the thing you're doing. Addiction is literally, by scientists, like studies, a disorder in the brain. It's an imbalance in brain chemistry that happens. It doesn't matter if it's drugs, food, sex. It doesn't matter. So you can't.
I didn't say addicted. I said abused.
Can I?
You're being obtuse.
Can I pop in here for a second and ask a question? Are you what? So first, a statement. What you're trying to equate someone having a high body count as having low morals or low standards of what you think are morals. That people who have many partners, that they're not capable of being faithful, and that they're not as good of people.
That's not what I'm saying.
W knowledge for the $10 for being in the TikTok chat is an immoral choice.
Partially of what you said was true.
When I'm thanking my guests, please just stop talking. W knowledge for the $10.
I was answering your friend.
But I was speaking.
Right, and notice how I stopped speaking when Jess started speaking. That's how the lives work. She has people who donate money, and she thanks them, and we stop speaking when she does that. That's all. But the statement that you made was equating people to having a high body count with low to no morality.
See, you're I didn't say low to no value. I'm saying it's not. It is lower value in character and morals. But you're also saying you can't be faithful and it's no moral value. That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say those two things. I'm just saying it shouldn't be encouraged.
Why though? Why?
To be, to sleep around with a lot of different people, there's a lot of problems that can
like
be
what?
around that.
Like what?
The risk of pregnancy, with someone that
No.
if you're having
No.
so many,
No, you get a
What do you mean,
risk of
no?
pregnancy if you're sleeping with the same person over and over again. That's not a risk
Right.
that has to do with sleeping with different people. If you're sleeping with the same person in a monogamous relationship, you still have a risk of pregnancy.
fair
And
enough.
not everyone can get pregnant. So like,
Fair enough. The
What's
risk of
next one?
STIs, the risk of STDs,
You-
the risk
again,
of
It's the
risk.
same thing.
risk comes with anything in life, like driving a car.
You can literally be married to someone and sleeping with the same person for 5 years and still get an STD or an STI from that person, even
What
if
are
you're
the-
monogamous.
what are the odds? What do you think the
It's
odds
actually
difference
very
of-
high. What do you mean?
People cheat a
No,
lot.
the separation
People-
between one partner
Hold on,
and
hold
100.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
What do you
know
think the
how,
chances
do you
of
know
preg-
how
or
you negate?
not?
Do you know how you negate that? I'll just mute the fucking thing. If you're just gonna, I'm just gonna put do not disturb on. You guys want to be assholes and keep calling from unknown numbers, then do you, children? This way, no phone call. What you're saying is irrelevant because how to negate that risk factor? You just ask for an STD or an STI test.
Fair enough. But the people that are being irresponsible in the first place by going around with a bunch of
Then
people
that's their
are
decision,
more than
right?
likely. Yes, but
No, they're not more than likely. There's no study that's going to show you that. There's no more than likely. The only thing studies talk about is the risk factor. There's no study in the world that says that people with higher body counts have STDs or STIs. I have a high body count. I don't have STDs or STIs.
I get you're the small minority, but
No,
I truly
I'm not.
believe
No, I'm
if
not.
you-
Actually, almost every single person within my circle has a high body count.
Literally same.
So your
I'm
circle's
I'm in a
everybody now?
polyamorous relationship. Neither myself nor my partners have any STDs or STIs, and both of my partners also have high body counts. You can have a high body count and not have STI. You can be born with an STD or an STI.
Or what you can simply do is ask for an STD or an STI test, and if somebody has an STD or an STI, you simply get treated. Right? Stop
Fair
stigmatizing STDs and STIs
Fair
because
enough.
every single STD and STI has some type of, whether it's PrEP, whether it's antibiotics, they can all be cured and treated. And or you can be on PrEP and they can also be on PrEP. So genital herpes, for example, there's medicine where if I have it and you don't, I can take medicine. You can also take medicine where you don't get it. And you should be knowledgeable on the STDs and STIs. So if there's a partner that you're with that you really like that has something like herpes, just be knowledgeable. Just don't have sex while they're in an active breakout. Get medication. Be seen by a doctor. It is that simple. Why are we stigmatizing STDs or STIs anyway? They don't kill you.
So they're not harmful to people. This is a disgusting thing, is it not?
No, it's not a disgusting thing. People with STDs and STIs
Wow.
live regular, normal lives, have full-blown relationships, have sex lives and everything.
So if someone
Why is
told
that
you they had
disgusting?
herpes, it wouldn't disgust you at all?
No, it definitely would not disgust me. Not in the
Wow.
slightest. Want to know why? Because I'm educated.
What about AIDS?
Because I'm educated. PrEP. Do you know what PrEP is?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Do you know what
I
PrEP
was
is,
gonna-
Ethan?
Yes, I
Do
do.
you know how many people have partners who have HIV or AIDS and are on PrEP and they live their entire lives not getting AIDS or HIV?
I get it. I'm just saying.
Okay, so love and liking someone is way more important than an STD or an STI, no?
Fair enough.
Okay, so stop stigmatizing STDs or STIs.
Can I ask you, do you think there is a purpose of sexuality or sex in general?
Yeah, to have orgasms.
So it's
And
just for
baby.
pleasure?
There's no
But-
other purpose.
No other purpose,
No.
Not for love or,
Your
family.
love has to do with a connection between someone's hearts, spirits, brains. Do they stimulate you? Do they stimulate your mind? Do they have the same heart? Do they have a good heart? Are they good people? That's love. That's love. How does sex and love have anything to do with each other? I'm just curious.
I think sex is meant for one man, one woman.
Sex is
in marriage.
intimacy,
Well,
and your religious belief have no welcoming here.
hold on, wait. Do you mean?
But do you think we should
hold on,
just
no,
be
no.
able to sleep with
Wait.
whoever we want?
Yes,
whomever
because
we
wait
want?
a minute. Hold on, Ethan.
Wait,
you
hold
read-
on. You just
no,
said yes.
No, I'm saying yes because I have a question for you. Do you?
Okay.
Do
I got
you
one
find
for you.
do you find something wrong with me being in a consensual polyamorous relationship with two men?
It's none of my business, but I don't agree with the lifestyle, no.
Why?
Well, it's the same way. If you were to think,
Where does
okay,
that
well,
belief come
I
from?
can love anyone I want. Okay,
Where does
well,
that belief come from?
if I love my brother and we did
Oh,
things,
No,
see,
that would be.
hold on, Crystal. Incest
So
has
y'all would
nothing to
condone
do
that
with
too?
incest. No, we don't condone incest. Incest has nothing to do with this conversation. Don't be
Wait,
fucking
why not?
weird. Don't be weird.
No, I'm serious. Like, why not though?
Incest is wrong.
Based off what?
Based off of
Confirm your logic.
history, that we know when two siblings sleep with each other, most likely a child that would be born from that would be
No,
born
it's
with
two men.
deformalities.
it doesn't matter. They
It's
share a
still wrong.
bloodline. They are
Correct.
related.
But
That's
they're
Still wrong.
consenting.
gross.
No, Ethan, you're being an
God, you
asshole
people
now,
are
and
sick.
you're
Can't
running.
defend it.
You're running because you're getting dog walked. That's what's happening.
I'm not
You're running because you're
questioning.
getting dog walked. If you want to
Questioning.
fuck your brother, Ethan, if that's what it is, if you want to
I
fuck
don't.
your brother, then do you, but you're going to go to jail because it's illegal. Incest is illegal. So if you want to fuck your brother and you just wanted a spot for people to tell you that you can fuck your brother, it's not going to be here.
I think. Well,
You gonna have a normal conversation, or are you gonna be mad because I'm not gonna let you talk
Wait,
about
would
fucking
you-
your brother?
I won't mention
Answer the question, Ethan.
this. I won't talk about it.
Good.
If I said I don't agree with gay marriage, it should be illegal. Am I now fucked up?
Where does that belief come from? Is what I'm asking you.
I'm asking you if I
Ethan,
if
I asked you a question before you pivoted to incest.
Sir, what am
Where
I-
does your belief come from? Answer
you
the
think it's
question.
fucked up? You think it's fucked up if I said gay
Answer
marriage should be
the
illegal?
question, Ethan.
Who's getting dog walked? What'd you say?
You're dog walking yourself because you just told the chat that you want it to be okay so you can
I
fuck your
don't.
brother.
I don't. I'm
The only
challenging
reason
your
you
logic.
would the only reason you would bring that up is because you've had thoughts about fucking your brother.
No, I haven't.
Okay,
The
so then
thing is-
stop talking
the
about it.
thing
I'm
is, you want-
asking you where your belief comes from, Ethan.
I had a solid moral compass that most people have
Based
of
off
man
of
and
what?
woman. Based off of
Religion.
If you're gonna
Based off of
Christianity.
religion. Cool. So in Christianity,
Yep.
it
No,
talks
hold on,
about
hold
it
on,
talks
hold on,
about
hold on.
no, I'm not gonna hold on.
Yes, you're
In
gonna hold on.
Christian No, I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. You thought, little bitch. You thought. You
You
thought.
can't defend. You can't.
thought.
can't
So
defend-
in Christianity, there's a
Can't def-
part where they talk about selling
You're gonna give
girls
me a
from the
moral
age
lesson
from the age of 10
when
to
you
14.
can't defend your own.
From the age of 10 to 14. Do you agree with selling girls from 10 to 14?
You're gonna cherry pick from the Bible. That's
Nope,
fine.
I've read the
But you
entire
can't-
Bible because I was in a cult. I was literally taught the Bible verbatim. I've
Well,
read
get out of
every
a cult.
single
Go
line.
back to Christ. What do you want me to do?
The cult was Christ, and I am not in a
No,
cult
Christ
anymore.
is not a cult.
I do not.
The thing
believe
is,
in God.
humans fucked you over, and you
All right.
related to Christ. That's what all you atheists.
Ethan, I'm asking you the words of your fucking Bible. If you're just gonna talk
And I'm
over
question-
me, if you're just gonna talk over me and talk shit, I'm just gonna kick you because you're embarrassing yourself. Honestly, you're embarrassing yourself.
You can't defend your logic.
Okay, goodbye, Ethan. I'm not gonna defend fucking incest. Ethan, you wanna crash out into a wall. Honestly. If you wanna fuck your brother, go fuck your brother. You're gonna go to jail.
That argument, that pivot of, oh, well, then you'd be okay with incest, as if saying that consenting unrelated adults being in polyamorous relationships is bad, so we would just immediately be okay with incest. You people are fucking sick in the head.
Seriously, it's ridiculous at this point. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible, but the Bible also sells girls as slaves from the age of 10 to 14. And I believe in that. I believe that girls should be sold from 10 to 14 to other men for sex.
Blades are friendly, by the way.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Blade.
Twister.
I'm
Hi.
just looking for opposition, love.
I was finna say that Ethan guy is so full of shit.
I know, Blade. I'm going to put you back down in the comments. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Hello, Abyss. How old are you?
I am 24 years old. Hello.
Okay. Which one of these topics do you want to talk about?
So I disagree with the topic of body count doesn't matter, but it's not for the reason that you think. It's not like some Puritan bullshit where I feel like the value of women inherently degrades the higher their body count goes. Rather, I feel like body count does matter in the premise of if it's like related to STDs and stuff. Like, I feel like the more you have sex, obviously the higher chance you have
So
of
good that
being
that's
able to
just a
sexually
feeling and not
transmitted
statistically
diseases.
proven. That's not a fact.
The more you have sex, yes, it is proven. The more you have
It
sex,
is
the
not
higher.
proven. The only thing that it talks about is a risk factor. So just like when I get in my car every day, for people who don't drive for a living, I drive for a living. When people don't drive for a living, I have a higher risk of getting into a car accident. So you have a higher risk of getting into, I don't know, if you walk, because I'm pretty sure you probably don't have a car. So if you're
I do have a
walking,
car.
okay,
Why
so
are you
when you,
saying
so
that?
are you just not going to drive because you have a higher risk factor of getting into a car accident when you get in the car?
No.
No, okay, because risk factor doesn't equal actuality, right? Just
So let's
because you
put it
have
this
a higher
way.
risk doesn't mean it actually happens. It doesn't mean I'm actually going to get into a car accident. It just means I have a higher risk of doing so, right?
So if I were to put it this way, the more people you
Why
have
don't you just
sex with,
address
the
what I
more.
say first instead of like pivoting to try and prove a point, because you're not going to win. This isn't for you to
It's
win,
not
right?
about trying to win.
It
That's
is
not
though.
the.
So just address what I said. Are you going to not drive?
I'm going to drive regardless because I need to get things
Exactly.
done
People are
and go to
going to
work.
have sex regardless of what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not saying that
It
people
doesn't make
shouldn't
it
have
matter.
sex.
It doesn't make it matter. You can negate that with an STD or an STI test. Just ask your partners, normalize asking your partners for STD or STI tests before you have sex with them.
I mean, but some people don't do that, and
Well,
you
then
have to
that's a
think
decision
about
that they
how
make, not you,
you
right?
have to think about
They're not
how.
the ones up here complaining about body count, are they?
Okay, but it's not a thing about me in
Oh wait, so
general.
hold
I
on.
think
So
that's
you
very
care
selfish
about
to say
other
like that.
people's health.
No, I care about other people's health, and that's why I'm disagreeing
It's
with
not
the
your
point that.
business. Other people's
Okay,
health is not your fucking business. Worry about your own, buddy. Your logic doesn't make sense.
my logic does make sense
It
because it's
doesn't make
beneficial for
sense.
the entirety of society to be cautious as to like
The
how much they're
entirety
fucking
of society.
around.
You care about the entirety of society, Abyss.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
mean, who
care
doesn't
about
care
the
about humans?
entirety. You care
Who
about the
doesn't care about
entirety of
humans?
society. So why don't you come to our country and help fight for the things that we're fighting for? Because women are dying in parking lots. Because
So,
people are
well,
being
first off,
genocided in Palestine. You care about the entirety of society, Abyss, but you're up here arguing about body count when we're literally killing hundreds and thousands of people a fucking day.
now you're.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't care about the entirety of society. Fuck you with your faux outrage.
Hello,
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Am I on the other side of TikTok for some reason?
What?
Am I on UK TikTok?
No, you're not on UK TikTok, but I'm just scrolling lives and I found yours. And
Where do you live?
I live in Greece currently.
Oh my god, I'm on everywhere but US TikTok apparently.
Fair
Which
enough.
one of these topics do you want to talk about?
That's a difficult question. I mean, I can go back to follow up with the previous guy, the body count.
How about you just have
doesn't
your
matter.
own conversation, unless you're not your own person?
I'm sorry.
Are you your own person?
I am yeah, it's me. It's just me.
Okay, so pick your topic and then have your
Yeah,
own conversation.
Sure. Yeah. I just wanted to follow up with the previous guy. Body count
No,
doesn't matter.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You don't need to
I have
follow
my own.
up. Men don't need you to defend them. You can pick your own topic and have your own conversation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get the body count. Doesn't matter because I
Okay.
feel more strong about it. Okay.
Sure. Why does body count matter?
It matters in, as he says, a bit of a social place. For me, if you need to change like 100 partners, that means you have a bit of a lack of capacity, decision making.
How?
In order-
How? Because if you have 100 partners, you have to pick those partners, correct? So I think you have pretty good decision making. I think it actually teaches decision making, to be honest with you.
I kind of disagree with that. I mean,
How?
that means you opening your door to a broader spectrum in order
My vagina's
to...
not a door.
It's not indoor, I know.
Okay,
But
so then don't compare my vagina to a door, buddy.
I'm not
You did. You said
comparing
you're
it to a
opening
door.
your door. My vagina's not a door.
To a broader spectrum of things. That's what I mean. And based on as you said about the car example to the previous guy, it's not like you're driving your car more and you have more chances. It's more
It
like
is.
you're driving a different car every day. which is different brakes, different acceleration, different reaction time of the steering. That's what's the difference, not driving the same car more
No,
kilometers.
the risk factor is what I was talking about. When you drive your car more often than other people, you have a higher risk factor of getting into a car accident. If you can't track a conversation, then don't try to talk about other conversations.
Okay, and my question is, so since the body count doesn't matter, why is the LGBTQ community, which is more likely to have multiple partners, that they have more STDs to follow up
It's
with
not
that?
true, actually. Where do you get that information from?
From the WHO.
Okay, so show me this. Show me the statistic. Show me the study.
Okay, I think I would change a bit the how's it called, the screen. So
Greece brothels are illegal. Are legal? Oh, you guys have legal brothels in Europe. You're talking about body count.
okay, yeah, I sent the link, which was the first one that came up.
You can't send the link. You have to tell me what it is. So the World Health Organization, then what's the title?
Well, we can't hear you when you swipe out of the screen.
Yeah, okay, just a second. How can I say it? Okay, I'm sending you the title that's coming as it
You can't send anything. You have to tell
It's
it
not. It's
to
not.
me.
It's the title is comparative prevalence rates of sexual transmitted disease in heterosexual and homosexual men.
That's not WHO. That's
specific.
That's NIH.
Yeah, it is NIH.
Yeah, look at the
That
sample
was
size.
the sample size.
Yeah, look at the sample size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a pretty decent number. It doesn't seem small to
I'm
me.
sorry. It's 228.
What?
Yeah. Okay. 228.
228? How many gay people do you think live in the world, buddy?
Millions, I guess.
228 is not a sample size you can use for your fucking weird thing that people that are part of the LGBTQIA community have higher STDs. 228 isn't even a 0.000.1% of the population of fucking of the gay community and or anybody from the LGBTQIA
Literally.
community. That's fucking crazy. Sorry,
It's
that's
not
why
about being crazy. That's how
wild.
Yeah, it's how statistic works. Even if you take
That's
a small
not how
sample.
statistic works. No, you don't use sample sizes of 228.
Right. If you're going to use a sample size, it has to be a representative of that control group, of that demographic. 200 and some is not representative of millions of people on the planet. The fuck do you mean?
108 of them were exclusively homosexuals and 120 of them were bisexuals. You can't even include the 120 of them because the 120 of them, they could have gotten STDs or STIs from men and not women, being women.
Right.
So it's 108 actually.
Okay, so 108. So you're taking two. It still indicates a higher
No,
risk.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay. How many patients do you think they're testing a medication before it goes to the shelves? IRL patients.
That's irrelevant to what we're talking about when we're talking
Why is
about
it relevant? If
statistics.
you're
You're talking about medications. We're talking about statistics to prove a point. You can't prove a point with a sample size of 108.
Yeah. What I was trying to say about it is that a lot of the medications you're taking, they were tested to 100 healthy people,
No.
which 20 of them or 30 of them. Yes.
No.
The first
108
clinical
is not.
trials. The first clinical
Before
trials
the
happened to a
clinical
small group.
trials, what is it tested on?
Animals.
Okay, so there's a complete testing that happens before it goes out to clinical trials, and the clinical trials are well over 100. Well over 100. Ask me how I know, because I've been in a clinical trial before.
Okay, so you know how many patients were around you. That's my point.
Thousands. There were thousands of patients in a clinical trial. Thousands. Not 100.
Okay. Okay. It happens for me to work in the healthcare. That's my question. And I did to work in the clinical trials, which we had a small sample of 20, 30 different sites with 10 to 15 patients, no more than that. I don't know if US is different, but I'm just using that as an example because of it.
There are hundreds of millions of people from the LGBTQIA community around the world. 108 is not a good sample.
Right. Also, if someone's saying the study was from 1980, is that true, Jess? Is that when the study was done? Because a 40-some-year-old study is also not representative.
Okay. Do you want me to have a quick look? Because as far as I'm concerned, at least, I did work in the
No, it's
infectious
from-
disease clinic.
This was written in 2025.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I did work myself in infectious disease unit, which I saw a lot of STDs, and I mean, in the 90% of the cases,
I don't
it
care
wasn't
about your
many.
anecdotal experiences, and you are literally not allowed to come up here and talk about that. So stop it.
I'm not allowed. Okay, I don't have
No.
a point. Okay. So
You're
as
not.
long
You're
I'm
not going to talk
contradicting,
about your patients. We're not going to do that now.
I'm not violating HIPAA.
I don't care if you're violating HIPAA or not. It's disrespectful, and I don't like it.
Is it disrespectful because it's contradicting your opinion?
The link he posted was from 1980. Oh well, the NIH study that we're talking that I'm talking about is from recent. I didn't see any link he posted. What?
I'm just saying, you're saying that you don't care about it. I'm just saying my personal experience inside
Anecdotal
hundreds of patients.
experiences are irrelevant because you can't prove it and I can't disprove it. And I don't think you work in healthcare, to be honest with you. Because if you worked in healthcare,
okay.
you would know the clinical trials don't just go out into the world with having 30 test studies. You would know that. And that's weird because it looks like you're an electrician.
I am an electrician as well. I used to be a nurse for 10 years almost. I started from 15 almost as a nurse. I did an apprenticeship in nursing, and I was in the hospital for 7 years before leaving for electrician.
I don't know that.
If you don't believe it, it's fine.
I
it's
don't.
fine. I don't mind it.
I absolutely
Okay,
don't.
that's fine. Okay, again, that's your opinion. It's fine.
How old are you again?
I'm now going to be 26.
So you studied nursing for 15 years of your 26 years?
No, not 15 years. I just said I did study almost 10 years ago.
What is a CBC?
CBC?
Mm-hmm.
CBC, what region is CBC?
Every single person, every single country knows what a CBC is if you're in nursing.
CBC. We have the CQC, if that matters, the care quality control. That's what I know about.
No.
But CBC?
CBC
Tell
is
me
not
what it
care
stands for.
quality control.
Okay, tell me what it is. I'm just saying CQC,
I shouldn't
I
have
know.
to tell you. No, I shouldn't have to tell you what it is. You should know what a CBC is.
Okay, tell me.
I was literally in medical assisting, and I know what a CBC is.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently
so
he was
you know
16
how to
when
do
he
a
was
catheter, central lines.
16. He was 16 when he was a nurse, and then he left nursing at 16 to become an electrician. You're a liar.
No,
my guy.
16.
You
What?
said
I just
10
said I
years.
started my
You said
apprenticeship
10
when I was
years.
15.
You cannot start an apprenticeship at 15. No, in any country.
Yes, you can. When you're going for nursing associate first in UK, you can. Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's your
It
opinion.
does
What I'm
matter.
saying-
You're a liar.
Okay, I'm a liar. Fair enough. Okay, I have a PIN number and everything, but I'm a liar. Fair enough.
What's your PIN
Okay.
number?
Well, I'm not gonna say it live on air. Are you crazy?
There's your PIN
It's
number.
a unique one. It's a unique number, and you can find to the medical and nursing midwifery in Britain. So what? What about it? I don't understand. What I'm saying is I can tell you already 150 medical terms that you don't have a clue about. And dysphagia, what dysphagia means, central catheters, everything, ports.
Medical apprentice ship in Britain at 15.
It's no medical apprentice, nursing apprentice, by the way.
It's in Greece.
Oh, I thought he said Britain. I think he said he did his medical
I
apprenticeship
did it
in
in
Britain.
Britain. Yeah, I did in Britain.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh.
In
You
December.
cannot start a formal medical or clinical apprenticeship at 15 in Britain, whether it's Britain, Michigan, or the UK. Most healthcare employers are legally and legal guidelines require apprentices to be at least 17 through 18 years old due to workplace safety laws, privacy regulations like HIPAA, and required educational prerequisites.
Yeah, okay. I started when I was December 15. So, anyways, and I wasn't in
You're
a clinical
lying.
hospital. I wasn't in a clinical place till I had the second year of my degree. So they didn't allow me just
You
because
did
of the
not
law you
do an
just treated.
apprenticeship at 15 years old, my guy. You're lying.
Okay, whatever. The apprenticeship was the only
You don't
open
even
door.
know what a
into the-
CBC is.
I can tell you 150 terms. I might not know it because you have it in US, but
The
I don't remember CB.
Okay, all right. Where
I
did you
can
go to
tell you all
school?
the
In
Huh?
Britain?
West London University.
It's the same. A CBC is the same here as it is in Britain.
Maybe I wasn't a good student, but what I'm saying is CBC. I can tell you 100 clinical things that you might not know about.
A
So if I
CBC
don't
is
know
a
it,
complete blood count. It's literally a blood panel. It's when you pull blood and you send it, you're getting a CBC.
okay, but
W
we don't call
is
it
white
full blood.
blood
We call it
cells.
full blood count. FBC, we call it in
FBC.
Britain.
That's a full blood count. Why would you
Yeah,
just be
FBC.
doing a full blood count and not a complete blood count?
We do a full blood count. That's how
There
we're
are
doing it.
several different tests. There's CBCs, FBCs, WBCs. There's so many different bloods. You would know what a CBC is.
Do you know what troponin is?
I
you know what
am not
ammonia levels
saying
are?
that I went.
You did
for
a medical assistant.
I'm not the one claiming that I went at 15 for a fucking apprenticeship in nursing
Okay.
at fucking 15 years old, and now you're 26 and apparently you're an electrician.
Yeah, okay,
I'm not the
doing
one who
electrician.
said that. You did.
Fair enough. I don't mind, but what I'm saying is, you said you're a medical trainee as well. So I wanted to ask you what the troponin levels
Nursing,
are, what ammonia
I went
levels
for
are.
my medical assisting, my guy. I wasn't a medical trainee. You don't know what medical assisting is either?
No, I don't know what medical is in US. That's all about it. I might have a bit of a language barrier as well, but that's all about it.
Medical assisting is basically a nursing assistant with an office degree.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
So yeah, as anyone in the medical industry who's dealing with any type of blood should know what a CBC is.
Okay. I never heard any doctor.
But you
asking
worked
for
in
prescription.
clinical trials? How many of your patients
did.
died?
I did. Oh yeah, you will die definitely. I had hundreds
No.
of patients. You were the one dying. Okay, fair enough.
No, you're lying because you would know what a CBC is then if you had to do blood work.
And I'm asking
anyone.
for the rest
Especially
of
in
my
clinical
knowledge.
trials.
Yeah. Okay. One
Wait,
guy
did
is
you
asking,
do,
for
did
example.
you do an electrical apprenticeship at a hospital? Is that what you did?
For God's sakes. Yeah, okay. Take it as it is anyways. I'm not gonna continue the conversation that everything is denied and you have your opinion that you
And
don't
also,
allow
you're
others to
saying
have
you're
an
starting an
opinion.
apprenticeship at 15 when it's easily look upable. You can't start an apprenticeship in Britain
You
until
cannot
the
be
age
in a
of 16.
clinical you cannot be in a clinical area while you're doing it. Till you are 17 that you have accountability about patients and safety and HIPAA. Yes.
So you
So-
you just said the opposite of what you
Jesus
said before.
Christ.
You said you started
No,
your
no, no, no. You
nursing.
cannot.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
stop over talking. You said that you started a nursing apprenticeship at 15, and now you're saying that you didn't start it until 17 because
No,
can't
I
do anything
couldn't touch
clinical until 17.
the clinical side till I was 17, which means the second year after I finished the nursing association, my degree. That's all about it. What is the difficult to understand about it? What the
Everything you're saying is contradictory. It's ridiculous.
What is contradictory? I didn't say I was in the clinical area for 10 years. I just said that I have based on that experience of 10 years.
You said you started your nursing apprenticeship at 15, which is a lie because you can't start it at 15.
It absolutely is called HIPAA in Britain.
Okay. I'm a liar. Never mind. I'm living the life because you're not accepting any opinions. Never mind.
Well, when you lie about stupid little shit, we can't trust you on anything else.
Honestly. Honestly. What? I'm dead.
Hold up, wait. To the person saying I'll be
GDPR or
doxing the
whatever.
guest, he lives in Ireland and is. No, we don't dox people. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. What's wrong with you people?
There's still HIPAA laws. It's not called HIPAA. There's still HIPAA laws in every single country. There's still laws that he cannot speak about his patients in every single country. Every country. That's why I told him he wasn't allowed to speak about his patients when he first came up here.
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, which one of these topics you want to talk about?
The LGBTQ in schools.
Okay, name every single one of the acronym.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, gender, intersex, and asexual.
Queer and questioning.
Sorry,
Okay,
what?
what's the problem?
Okay, so from my standpoint, and I'm not saying that it shouldn't be taught in schools, like, at all. I'm saying my old elementary school, which I know this is not very credible, they made laws not laws, but rules to prevent kids from telling their parents kids could go to guidance counselor wouldn't tell their parents anything.
They shouldn't.
I find in some cases, yes, they should not.
In no cases.
So if a kid goes to their guidance counselor and says they want to kill themselves, they shouldn't tell their parents.
That's not what we're talking about.
I'm just saying, you brought it up.
That's not what we're talking about, right? That's not what you're talking about, and that's not the law that was passed. The law that was passed was to protect the child from having hateful parents and harming them. In instances of pronouns, in instances of any part of the LGBTQIA community. Your pivot is weird.
Okay, well,
that wasn't what the law said, nor was it what it protected.
Okay. I do apologize if I pivot weirdly. I'm incredibly nervous. But yes, so my standpoint is that it shouldn't be taught at anything under high school.
Why are there gay kids? Are there transgender children before high school? Do you think that children know? Do you think that kids know before the age of high school whether they're part of the LGBTQIA community?
They should be able to figure it out, but also.
No, what do you mean they should be able to figure it out? Thank you so much for your permission. We don't figure it out. We just are.
Well,
I asked you a question. Why won't you answer my question? Do kids know before high school whether they're part of the LGBTQIA community?
They can have thoughts, but they shouldn't be able to go around saying, "Oh, hi, I'm gay, I'm
why?"
all that kind of stuff.
Why?
What?
Because it can negatively impact their future.
How?
How?
If they go to get a job,
being gay has
can I
not.
speak?
Listen, motherfucker, don't play with me. Don't play with me, because I don't care how nervous you are. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the two. I'm not the three. Don't do it. It has not negatively impacted my future at all whatsoever. And I knew that I was bisexual at 5.
Can you explain how you think it affects the ability to get a job or something? Like how I'm really curious as to where you are drawing that connection.
So how I think that is because if you go to, for example, I'm going to use the military as an example. If you go into the military, they're going to do a background check. And they see whether or not you're saying stuff about being gay, all that.
You can be gay and in the military. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm aware, but it depends on how you.
No, it doesn't depend on anything. You can be gay and be in the military. Hello, TK.
I would like to point out that while I was in basic training, we did have a transgender person in my battery, Everybody has seen them. They were in the tiger freaking show. What's his name? Yeah, the one that got their hand bit off. Yeah, they had to hide, but we knew
She ran.
because they confided in us. Oh,
She ran.
whoop. But the military,
She's a runner. She's
they
a
teach
track
everybody the same
star.
thing. Sorry.
Hey, she's a runner, she's a track star.
Hey, I'm sorry. Are you
Yes,
debating up here?
Safri was in my battery,
How
in my basic training.
how old are you?
Me?
Obviously.
Is this like an 18 plus thing?
Yes.
Can we make an exception this one time?
No.
What?
What was that?
Absolutely not. Oh, this kid wants to debate the existence of God,
Whoa.
Jess, by the way. He's been in the
Oh.
chat wanting to. I told him
Chicky,
twice that
Yeah,
we are
I'm sorry.
not
I
debating.
know you told me that.
Hey, hold on.
Sorry.
Chicky, I'm gonna switch you out for Crow.
All right, so I believe one of your mods told me that you wouldn't be willing to have a discussion on the existence of God, but I noticed I would love to hear directly from you if you'd be willing to have that discussion, because I noticed that one of your things.
I'm sorry.
says
Are my mods? It's kind of like the government, right? It's kind of like the
Okay.
government here. Like my mods, when they say something, it means that they know, right? So like when my
Okay,
mods
so
say
you-
something, that's kind of law. That's how it works.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I'll have specifically from you that you.
I don't need to debate the existence of God. I don't believe in God. So I'm not going to debate the
Okay.
existence of some weird dude that sits on a cloud that's intangible. If you want to have your belief in God, you can argue your point on why you think God is not hateful, but we're not going to debate the existence of God because we're not going to force people to believe something that you believe. That's why we have freedom from religion in this country.
I don't think that's necessarily forcing people. It's just having the discussion. You know what I mean?
No, it's you telling people your anecdotal weird experience on why you believe God is real when we know for a fact God is not real. It's a faith.
Well,
it's
you
a
can't
belief
know that
system.
for a fact.
Yeah, we have hundreds and thousands of historical documents that prove that God is not real. The first testimony of God is after he was already gone, and any first person experience is not real. It's all hundreds of years after first person experiences would have ever even been able to validate that whether he was real or not.
Well, you didn't let me finish. I wasn't here to debate.
I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about why God isn't hateful or not?
That's not what I'm here to discuss. So you can kick me off.
Well, bye bye then. I don't know what you guys don't understand about the fact that when my mods say something, that's how it is. My mods say what they say because they know how I run my show, which is why I entrust them to be my mods.
Bingo. Yes, Tara, consent matters, but leave it up to a man to not understand anything about consent.
No need to be rude. I'm not being rude. This is just how I talk. If you don't like it, you don't need to be here. You can just swipe out.
This isn't a coddle your feelings live.
Acknowledge that I'm a rogue mod, so knowledge is in the two of you saying tap, share, repost. Bree says wrong.
Knowledge
chat.
is listen. I've been over there. Knowledge is living his best life over there, running that comment section on the tube.
But what do you mean, all gods? Yes. I'm a non-mod. I'm a non-mod mod. Good job, Knowledge, said Chicky.
Oh, I get away. Apparently, I'm supposed to get a package from Mojo today. I'm excited about, but I'm not going to open it, Mojo. I promise. Promise, Mojo. I wouldn't open it until the show tonight. Yeah.
Chat, we have $200 left on this goal. If you can contribute, that would be really great. Link trees are in the bio. I would love to get this goal down. You guys have me until about 1 o'clock, and then I got to go to work. I guess I'm bringing Roxy with me again because Willow is just licking her fucking thing. But they're being such sweet angel babies sleeping. Zulu, whatever the fuck it's called, Zeeelool is where I got my glasses from. I have to go to the bathroom really quick, so BRB.
Oh no, she's leaving us alone, chat. But Crow's here. He won't let me do bad things. God damn it.
Is Crow here?
He's sitting on your head.
Oh, I know he's here, but like Crow has been in lives and been not.
No, I know. He's here, but not here.
He's here, but not here.
Not Chicky was stopped a steal. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but not only did Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, lose last night, but now he's refusing to concede, saying that there were anomalies in the voting. So he's calling for voter fraud, but in a primary in which he was running against other Republicans. So he's saying that there was fraud in his Republican primary. It's fucking wild. So he's saying that the Republicans are committing voter fraud, ladies and gentlemen. Like, and this is the guy who Donald Trump just days ago said that had his full and complete and total endorsement. So, KOD for that one. Yeah, it's only fraud when they lose, right? I know, Eli. I know. Listen, I will forever, we all forever have the memory. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you go look it up. But a few days ago, Mike Lindell was at some parade or something, and he was standing in the back of a pickup truck and was throwing out into the crowd his pillows. He was throwing pillows in the crowd. So, yeah. Vote for me. Have a pillow. Fuck, brother.
I don't fucking understand it.
I don't either. Gender is a social construct, Luke. Oh, God.
Most things are social constructs.
Correct. The bird is alive.
The bird.
We have confirmation of bird.
I'm literally freezing right now, chat. Freezing.
You'll sit there and be like, the bird's not here. We don't know if he's here because he hasn't said anything. You know I don't speak unless I have something to say.
We know. We were just trying to bait you.
Literally
that
trying to
doesn't
bait
work on
you.
the bird either, which we also know. we were filling airspace, man. Come on, Mom left us unattended.
Jess, can we hear a Crow sound word button? I have so many of them. Let's see. Oh, here's Crow's favorite one.
Bibbity bobbity, your sexuality is now my property.
The one I was going to ask for. That was the one I was going to ask for.
I know, it's your favorite one. I don't remember if I said this before. I think I talked about everything. Guys, can we keep tapping the screen? We're at 40K. We should be at 100K. We honestly should be. Well,
can I tell you about something that sent me into a full fucking rage yesterday? I initially the other day I did an audio reaction to that episode 445 on YouTube of that. I don't know if you're familiar with, but that very foul, disgusting man talking about how he doesn't understand why it's wrong for grown men to sleep with teenage girls, including 14-year-olds. Went on to say some of the most pedophilic, disgusting things I've ever heard, right? And all I was doing was listening to that audio, doing a reaction. And I spent the day reacting to men, which was not a surprise, defending that man in my comment section. And what sent me in to a full-on fucking crash out last night, I lost my whole damn mind on Mal's Live with the Misfits. A woman came into that video, and said, as a mother of two boys, keep your girls in check. That was her response to that man saying that he should be allowed to sleep with young girls. And I fucking lost my mind. She doubled down in the comment section and then wound up deleting the comment. Like, I just lost my mind.
I think somebody said she deleted her whole account.
No, it was still there as of, and I'll double check as I'm about to drop down. Because I tagged her page is wide open, by the way. She claims in her bio that she has a PhD. So I'm really curious as to what kind of job she has. Because if you have a PhD and you're a counselor and you're putting blame on young girls
I saw
for
Molly.
quote enticing. Yes, tugboat episode EDP 445. Correct.
How old are you?
It was
I have an update, Jess. I got approved for zoning.
W. Let's go.
yay.
Allentown has like weird rules on like a home business, so like I had to just I literally had to sit here real fast and like sketch out my entire fucking house's layout and go and prove that like the business took up less than 25% of the real estate and that I wasn't like building a fucking store in a residential neighborhood.
I'm gonna drop down. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Chat, can we try and get some of this gold down? W. Crow. W. Crow. I'm so excited for you.
All that's left is I got to get liability insurance, and I found a quote for $20 a month. That'll be fine. I got to get a tent. I have to get some signage, and then I have to pay the $200 fee if I want to do this event next month.
Okay, cool. I blocked unknown numbers from calling me, so if you want to call, you're going to have to call with your full chest now, buddies.
Ravaged, I'm literally starting a record store. You've all heard me talk about records. I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to derail their live, but right now I'm in the taking it from a side hustle I do into an actual, like, there's paperwork involved type shit.
My glasses are tripping you out. Why? Congrats on the store. Hell yeah. Congrats. Good, Muhammad. I gotta go to work. And I have my appointment today, which I'm a little nervous about. W Mojo for the $10 for just because, and I already have a pocket redaction. W Mojo, let's get some W Mojos in the chat. Everybody follow along with Mojo. If you got it, drop it. Link trees are in the bio. If there's 122 people in here, the goal's 190. So if everybody sends $1 and change, should be able to get this goal down. If everybody sends $2, $3, we should be able to get this goal down. No fucking problem. I will hit a restart in a few minutes.
I would like to petition a kick fund for all people named Jay except for me because there's never been one that has come up that hasn't been a fucking problem, and I'm tired of sitting on my couch playing fucking video games with my wife with my earbud in and feeling like I'm an asshole.
I don't know, Mr. G. I'm not really sure. The Sky Daddy decided to drop a tornado. Oh my god. Oh my god. This person says, the clit isn't even a real place. This is science. That's what they texted me.
I'm going to also add an asterisk. If Jason Mewes shows up, I will also accept that Jay on the panel.
All right, let's hit a restart, chat.
Because he is the clit commander.
Let's hit a restart. Let's try and get some more of this gold down. W. Taylor for the $2 for the $2 train. Let's go. For the $2 hair train. Who's jumping on that train? W. Knowledge for the $10 for decontaminate before you come over to TikTok. Before you come over from TikTok to YouTube. He was big mad at Miley. He's big mad. So that's 78. Knowledge wanted me to tell you guys that you need to decontaminate before you go over to the YT. Yikes. What are you saying yikes about? Oh, them saying, yeah, because I blocked unknown numbers from calling now. So they can't keep calling over and over. I'm confused. What does having a job in your name do with anything? What? What? What do you mean? All right, big money. W. Tom for the $4 for choo choo. Everybody jumping on the train. Josie, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Kira, what are you doing?
Oh, I didn't realize I was unmuted. Sorry.
They try and *69 the call. Yeah, they're calling from unknown. It's just the same. Yeehaw! Ah, thank you, Danny, so much. I appreciate you. Danny. The train has stopped. You guys started the train and then it stopped. It got 2 cars down. Josie, I'm just confused as to what you're talking about. Can you answer what you mean? Is it Josie and the Pussycats, though? Josie and the Pussycats. I was talking to Crow. Sorry, autocorrect. What does having a J in your name? Oh, it's not a J in your name, the name J, because a bunch of men keep coming up here with the name J and making him look bad because his name is Jay.
And I'm
okay, that just confused me a bit.
Yeah. Then I sit on my couch with my earbud in. I'm not even on the panel, and Jess starts yelling at them and using their name, and I'm like, "The fuck did I do? The fuck did I do?"
You're like, what does a job in your
sorry,
name
that
have
was-
anything to do with it? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
No, my autocorrect just like I don't
Did you
know.
dirty?
Sometimes it's weird.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna put you back down to the comments. All right, chat. Let's hit a restart. We'll be right back. YouTube, we'll be right back. We are about to be unsupervised. Oh my god. Hello, chef. I thought they were being rude. No, I think that there was just a question. Now you have audio. Check cash out. W Mojo for the $5.33 for Laughing Train. Oh my goodness. You guys want me to do math. You guys want me to do math. Are we tapping the screen? We're only at 7K taps. So are we tapping the screen or nah? W Knowledge for the $2 for volume, please. Wait, you still can't hear the volume? I thought we did it. I thought I did it. Did I do it? So 5, 6, 7, 33. 165. It's fixed now? Okay, good. Okay. Where the fuck is the 7? Okay. There we go. W Mojo, W Knowledge. Let's go. Oh, I just missed the whole part. Whoops.
Come on, call Daniel Baller to this here.
Daniel Baller. No, the prosecution still has their witnesses. This trial is going to be fucking forever. They're still on the prosecution witnesses. There's 9,000 people watching this trial. 9,000 women.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Going on.
All right, counsel.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right, we're not doing this. Not until we hit the goal, chat. Not until we hit the goal. A meme? Are you saying I'm a meme, Knowledge? Oh, yeah, Emma? Why don't you request that? Why don't any of you request that instead of sitting in the comments like little beaches? Little beaches. Come on, pick me. Oh, why are you denying my request? Why are you denying my request? How old are you? Oh, I see you. You're on the panel. Really? You're on the panel. Okay. This dude says body count matters. That tracks. Tracks. It tracks that you would think body count matters, little buddy. Wasn't the cutest puppy though. Guys, I can't play music. Give trigger warnings? No. Yeah, everything is glitching. We're only at 13K taps. We're only at 13,000 taps. Nothing is working. You didn't realize body count was a thing? I did. I always knew. Give me a trigger warning. He's 60 trying to be 20? That's funny as shit. I just restarted. I'm not restarting. I'm 10 minutes into a restart. That's why there's not a lot of people in here. Hi, Joe. How old are you? Okay, then. Bye-bye. Hi, Bobby. How old are you?
I'm 18, and that Joe guy was a real fucking nigger. I just...
Poster child for mental health care? How? How so? How old are you?
19,
What year were you born?
2006.
Which one of these topics do you want to talk about?
Nigger, where.
It is all men. It is all men. Oh, you just came up here and slurred and then have the balls to call me a pedophile? Get the fuck out of here. Racist piece of shit. Then you have the balls to call me a pedophile? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no motherfucking way. I'm tired. You guys have me for another hour and a half, so if you guys want to listen to some of the Lindsay Clancy trial, we have to hit this goal. Or at least get it majority of the way down. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello. Hello. If you guys have any opposition to the background, request up. Request up. Guys, we passed 26K. We passed 26K. Let's fucking go. If you guys don't follow on the Tube of Views, it's Misbehave-Women. We are live on the Tube of Views. I'm freezing right now.
I'm changing the sound in a cop back.
Different fucking times, because what the fuck do you mean? As a woman, you sat there and you listened to the vile things that that man said about being able to sleep with children, and this is the only thing that you could come up with? You are raising two boys.
I just want to talk to her, said Brie.
And because of the way you raise them, they're going to grow up and think, you know what? It's fine to sleep with them if they're drinking or are on drugs or they're dressed like a slut. You are...
Yeah, that was disgusting. That was fucking disgusting. Fucking nasty people. What's Emma talking about?
I get it. If I'm correct, because the average in the state of Indiana for 1,000 gallons of water is $4.98.
Oh, it's me. I was on TikTok trying to see what was going on the streets. I was trying to see what was on the streets of TikTok. What was going on? I was trying to see what was going on the streets of TikTok. Okay, why is Willow looking at me like that? Hi, baby girl. Left global TikTok and entered racist troll TikTok. Oh. Yeah. The Lakers are being sold. Oh, there's supposed to be a solar eclipse, but 23 states won't see it. And Trump's approval rating hit yet another lowest. A new record low in its latest poll. Ah! 60% they said they perceive the president as not honest or trustworthy. According to the newest poll, 65% of respondents said that the country is headed in the wrong direction, up to 2% points from the latest poll in July. Oh, nobody likes you, my guy. WFAX raid, let's go. WFAX still matter raids. Appreciate you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. We are also on the tube of views. So if anybody wants to go subscribe over there, that would be great. It's misbehaved-women. Trump picks for Watchdog could have role in probe of reflecting pool. We're still talking about the fucking reflecting pool, chat. Trump doesn't dismiss declaring national emergency to restrict voting. Of course he doesn't. President Donald Trump isn't dismissing the possibility that he could declare a national security emergency in an attempt to establish new voting restrictions that could have stalled in the Senate, telling an interviewer that that stranger things have happened. Thank you so much. Trump has spent weeks hammering senators to pass the Save America Act legislation that would require proof of citizenship to register to vote and a photo ID when casting a ballot, which we know that that's not all the Save America Act does. The bill is Trump's top legislative priority, but it has struggled to attract enough support in the Senate, and lawmakers left for their August recess last week without passing it. During a Real America's Voice interview with Trump on August 10th, host Wayne Allen Root suggested issuing an emergency declaration to implement voting changes, a move that almost certainly would be challenged in court. Let me put an idea in your head, okay? Root said, adding, if they never get the Save America Act done, you have the right to declare a national security emergency for elections. So if you do this next month, we will get photo ID, proof of citizenship, and limit to mail-in ballots. So he's literally going to declare a national emergency? Like, what the fuck? Aw, little Dre's in his big feelings. Little Dre's in his big feelings. Hi, Wet Spot. How are you? Dre, why don't you accept the invite, little buddy? Because you literally look like you're easy to draw. So, accept the invite. Why did you change? Did you change your name? Has it always been Wet Spot? It has. It has. I'm doing. Yeah, same, Bree. Same. Bree said, I just want to talk to that woman who commented on Crystal's post. Just to talk. Yeah, same. Me too. Me too. Guys, there's $165 on this goal. If you do want to contribute to this goal, it would be greatly appreciated. It helps keep the show going. It helps me put food on the table. It helps me do all of the good things. Link trees are in the bio. And until we get some ops, which we might hit a restart in 2 minutes to try and get some opposition. But until we get some ops, I'm just going to go over some recent news. Alaska airline flight deplanes after reported threats from passengers. What are we doing? I'm really tired. Men who complain about body count are just worried they won't measure up. It's insecurity. That's facts. We're going to hit a quick restart. We'll be right back. Tube of views.
Cause she look real good, but she bad, bad news.
YouTube. You guys are so bratty in the tube of views. So bratty in the tube of views.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 21.
What year were you born?
2004.
Okay, which one of these topics do you want to talk about? Roxy, stop. Roxy, stop.
The third one.
What is it?
LGBTQIA should be taught in schools or in school.
Sure, it doesn't say taught anywhere, it just says in schools. What are the acronyms of the LGBTQIA? What do they stand for? Roxy.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, asexual, and I can't remember what I stands for.
Intersex.
Intersex, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the problem?
The problem is that everyone says that the LGBTQIA stuff should be brought into schools, but no one talks about how alongside that mental health should be brought into teaching in schools.
What does mental health have anything to do with the LGBTQIA community? Mental health has professionals that you talk about. Mental illness and LGBTQIA are two totally different things. And they have counselors in school.
You can actually relate some
No, you can't.
mental health stuff to
No,
LGBT.
you can't.
Well, you can.
No, you can't. What's the DSM?
A what?
What's the DSM?
What do you mean by what's the DSM?
You wanted to talk about mental health, so I'm assuming that you're a mental health care professional since you said that you can relate some LGBTQIA to mental health, so I'm asking you what the DSM is.
No, I'm not a mental health specialist.
Okay, so then don't talk about mental health because you have no idea about what mental health is. The DSM is the criteria that mental health professionals go by in order to diagnose mental health, and LGBTQIA is not part of any of it anywhere.
Okay,
Ask me how I know, because I know the DSM-5 because I've worked with it and I've been trained in it.
Okay, and what about the bigger stuff in life that you should be learning a lot when it comes to the outside world?
Why can't you learn that simultaneously? I'm not sure why you think that one can be taught and not the other.
Sorry, I'll reword. Why can't both be taught?
They can. What do you mean? Both, as in mental health?
So why aren't both being taught in school then?
Both
why
what?
do you think this is? When it comes down to the LGBTQIA and also when it comes down to the stuff that you would actually need to properly learn in the actual big world when you leave school and when you leave college,
I don't know where you went to school, but my daughter literally had to budget. She had to do a budget. She had to open her own bank account. She had to budget out an apartment, a car. She had to go over taxes. I don't know what you learned in school, but they do. They teach you that.
I never got taught that in school.
Well, that sucks for you.
Okay, then. So why do you think the reason is why they're not bringing this into more schools then?
It should be brought into schools because it should be normalized because LGBTQIA people exist. And it should be normalized because what happens is if we don't normalize it and we don't put representation in schools at a young age, they grow up to be hateful because we're boogeymen. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Why don't they teach us normal life stuff? I don't fucking know. Why don't you complain to your school that they didn't teach you normal life stuff, weirdo?
No LGBTQ in school.
Well, you're a fetus, so I don't really care what you have to say.
Shut up!
Stop talking to adults on the internet. Stop talking to adults on the internet. Chat, you guys had me for an hour and a half. You guys that get to define and dictate what happens in that hour and a half. We can hit the goal, and we can listen to some of the Lindsay Clancy trial, or we could just sit here and stare at each other and wait for debates. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, school definitely needs to start again. I am so fucking tired. Takes a nap, says Miley on the two reviews. I am so tired of these children. Like, I can't. They need to go back to school. But I'm pretty to look at. But we can look. You can look at me, and we can go over the Lindsay Clancy trial at the same time. Your niece started yesterday? Oh my god. They don't start school for like another month here. It's too fucking long. Too fucking long. I should do research on God. W. Darwin for the $5.67 for good morning, Jess, and for the goal. W. Darwin. Can we get some W. Darwins in the fucking chat? Let's go. Everybody jump on the train. Dollar and change train. Dollar and change train. I don't even have children, and I'm happy. My grandkids. Whenever Mojo says shit about grandkids, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? W. Dar in the chat. W. Dar. I appreciate you, Dar, always. Always. Let's get this goal down. How about to 75, and then we'll listen to some of the trial. Let's get this goal down to 75, and then we'll listen to some of the trial. Thank you so much, Dar. I appreciate you. My heart is full of what comes out of my mouth, not good things. What comes out of my mouth, little buddy? What comes out of my mouth, little buddy? You're probably an infant. I could probably smell the fucking umbilical cord when you come up here. Come up here, Cade. Come up here, little Katie. Come up here, Cade. I think they should force more on taxes and financial management. I think we should just change the society that they live on so they won't be forced to work bazillions of hours at a time. W. Jessica for the $5 that says, hi, while we wait for opposition, could you tell us how you feel about paganism, witchcraft? Well, I'm a witch, so I don't know exactly what it is that you want me to tell you or how I feel about it. I feel that I feel like it's a great thing.
Hey, how's it going? Hello, hello.
How old are you?
32.
What?
32.
Which one of these topics do you want to talk about?
Talking with 10-inch dick.
I can't. Nobody
nobody
can hear you. You know that, right? Like if you're gonna say it with your whole chest because you sound like a bitch.
What's up with that fucking pig ring, bitch?
Nobody can still hear you.
I love to come over there. I'm 13.
Nobody can hear you, little buddy. If you're gonna do it with your whole chest. Do it. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you. Maybe get a fucking job and a better phone. Maybe get a job and a better phone. I believe in spirituality. I don't believe in God. I believe that spirituality is probably one of the things that carry a lot of people through. Believing in God, God is hateful, God is harmful. So I think it's a weird thing when people believe in God versus spirituality. Spirituality can be proven, can be felt, can be seen. God cannot. Organized religion is a bunch of fucking pedophiles, honestly.
Wait, did you just say spirituality can be proven? Oh my gosh, bro. Okay,
Beaver,
well that's not one of the topics.
Who are the biggest pedophiles, especially in the United States?
What do you mean who?
Who? What demographic of people?
I like demographic?
Yeah.
Sure, white people.
White people who believe in what?
White people who believe what, in God?
In Christianity. It's white cis Christian men.
I'm unconvinced of that sense of lack of evidence, but
lack of evidence. Okay.
Could you
Cool. What were the Boy Scouts of America?
I don't know. Probably a Boy Scouts?
You don't know what the Boy Scouts of America was?
No.
How are you saying lack of evidence, but then don't know what the Boy
if I
Scouts
don't
of
know the
America
evidence,
is?
if I don't
Right,
know
so
the
you
evidence,
can't say
it's gonna be
lack of evidence. Your lack of knowledge
So
on
just
the evidence
provide it to
then.
me.
It would be the lack of knowledge on the evidence
Okay.
then. So what
All
I
right,
want you to
how
do,
is the Boy Scouts
Beaver,
evidence
what I want you to do is I want you to leave, go look up the Boy Scouts of America, and then come back.
You're running from providing me the evidence because you.
Okay, I gave you the evidence. Go search it. Little bitch. I can't stand him every time. I'm not doing your fucking research for you. If you don't know what the Boy Scouts of America are, but you're saying that white Christian men are not the biggest perpetrators of fucking pedophilia, then you have no idea. It's not the lack of evidence, it's a lack of education you have on the evidence. Go look it up. How old are you? Johnny. Yeah, Connor, now do per capita. See how that works out for you, buddy. It's still white Christian men. Fucking weirdo.
Oh, sorry. Hello?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm not old enough. I don't know why I put.
Okay, stop talking to adults on the internet.
Hello.
Apparently Bitsy says I look like I date my cousin or my uncle.
Oh
Yes,
no, I've
Steve.
seen those people. You look nothing like them.
How old are you, my guy? I mean, you could have been more original with your name and maybe you'd know I was speaking to you.
Hello?
How old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
Huh?
What year were you born?
2018. 2018.
2018.
Yes, I'm 18.
How old would you be if you were born in 2018?
I was born 2018, so I'm 18.
What year were you born? 2018. What year is it?
2000. Huh?
What year is it?
It's 2018 right now.
Oh my god, I swear to fucking god, I'm so tired of babysitting. Motherfuckers, get your children off the internet. I do not want to babysit your children. I don't want to babysit your children. Please take the internet away from your children. Don't let your children on TikTok. Guys, there's $155 left on this goal. Let's get this goal down. Let's go.
I think I've said what more times than I've said why when I was a toddler. Like,
they're so to talk to them makes me want to bang my fucking head into the wall. Like, TikTok is not a children's app, Kat. You have to literally be 18 plus to join panels. It's not a children's app. The fuck? That's the math they're teaching in school now, yeah? Because you got to show your work.
18. He's 18, but he was born in 2018, and it is 2018 now. So apparently he was born last night, which tracks.
Well, newbie, isn't it a good thing we're not on that app? We're on TikTok. No, you're not coming back. I don't talk to children on the internet. My Hellenic gods aren't hateful, thank you. Okay. Correct. TikTok Live is 18 plus. 18 plus. No means maybe. We're just gonna block you. Hi, Lainey. We're just gonna block you. An age rate. I don't even care. Kat, you're muted because you're a child. Have so much fun with that. Yeah, I don't understand why either. Especially this app. I don't know why children under the age of 18 are on this app. I don't know. I think it's dangerous. This app is filled with gross, disgusting men, as you guys can see with every conversation I have during the day. My child did not have TikTok until she was 18. Because kids are gonna be kids.
Teach your kids to go outside.
I don't know. I honestly don't understand. Like, I was not inside when I was a child. Like, I know things have changed, but like, yeah, as a man, I can confirm a lot of men are fucking gross. Sorry. That's facts. That's facts. Chat, there's 125 people in here. If everybody donated $1 and change, if you guys have it, link trees are in the bio. We can get this goal down. If you don't, if you tap the screen and share the live, that would be amazing. Good morning, Shorn. Peyton, I didn't ask, nor do I care. Hello, Tortilla. Tortilla, I think the tube of yous misses you. Good morning. Personally, as a woman, I don't know what being a woman has anything to do with the LGBTQIA community. Not sure. Oh no. Oh no, Peyton. I'm just gonna get off of your page because that's wild work. That's wild work. Stop talking to adults on the internet, says Bree. All right, chat, we have an hour left. An hour left. If you disagree with the background, request up. I don't want to spend the next hour arguing with people. I'd rather spend the next hour going over the trial and potentially getting something to eat. So, I can't play music because we're on the tube of views, which normally that's what I do. I'm being a hateful old woman. All right.
I don't give a shit. I live in a swamp. I'll be a swamp hag. Get off my fucking lawn!
Oh no. Oh no. Get off my lawn. Tortilla said I gotta clean off before I go to the tube of views. I'm dead. What if it happens to JS come up in school? I get it, but no point in schools. What? You guys are fucking literal children. Like, literally children. No, you're not. There's more important things to learn in school? Oh my god. Yeah, 19 is still a child. Your frontal lobe's not even developed, bro. What are you talking about? What is the more important things you should be learning in school? Please come up and tell me. Please come up and tell me. Well, now you're blocked because consent matters. And I've told you no multiple times and you keep begging. So now you're blocked. The planets? In what motherfucking world would knowing the planets matter? Are you going to be an astrologist? What?
Like, I'm fully on board with kids knowing the planets, but it's not more important than treating other people with respect.
I'm dead. An astronaut? An astrologist? What are we doing? They teach that in lower elementary school. Are you okay? Said Phoebe. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? I never get VIP. You are VIP, Miley. What do you mean? Oh my god. I feel like everybody who goes over to the tube of views just wants to complain. Are you guys just going to the tube of views to complain? I'm gonna find out who my brats are. Yeah, if you get on the panel. W. Kelly for the $2 for keep cooking, chef. W. Kelly, let's get some W. Kellys in the chat for getting this goal down a little bit, since y'all aren't doing shit about it. Yeah, Sir Maximus Jr., why don't you get on the panel? I'm friends with teachers and they said so. Shut up. Get on the panel or shut up. Buck up or shut up. You did too, Mojo, I know.
Honestly, getting on the panel serves you better because you have a character limit when you're trying to respond. Therefore, you'll have a better time responding to whatever we say if you're up on the goddamn panel.
I'm just gonna mute her.
Yeah, she should come up on the panel and talk because multiple people in here are involved in education. And if she wants to talk about the actual problems going on, she should request up instead of blaming inclusion on the problem.
So weird. Such a weird thing.
And if she wants to be in kinder, she should know that there are programs and evaluations for the kids that need help.
Tortilla said we demand to be appeased. This one's for you, Tortilla.
If I suddenly disappear, it's because my husband came home and he's probably going to be going right into a work meeting and I'm too loud.
Okay.
How can I help you guys? Because I want to join this. I want to fuck up these people's lives because I was a child that was once 12 and had experienced it.
I appreciate you so much, but until we get some oppositions up here, I can't bring any more friendlies up, but I have you in the list now. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to shoot you a follow, and I'll bring you up if we get some opposition.
Cool.
Bye. Gender identity is so prioritized. There are way more important qualities in a person. How can you tell one person what the important qualities of them are? How do you think you have the right to tell people what the important qualities of themselves are? I don't debate from the comments, guys, so get in the queue. Get in the queue. No, you don't get to just say silly shit like that in the comments and not come up. Dunhamis. So you can come up, or I'm just going to mute you.
Feels like a person who would say the important qualities of, like, say, a woman are her fucking physical attributes.
I'm just curious, Faye. Do straight people get laws and legislation passed against them?
Oh, hi.
Hi,
no,
Rob. Right.
They don't. As
so
someone who's trans non-binary, I also a uterus owner. Guess what? I get a double fucking whammy. There's over 800, I think at last count, 800 legislations over fucking trans bodies and women's bodies. Like, you've got to be shitting me.
So the reason that straight, so explain why the reason straight people don't have to think about their identity, they just accept it.
Because they don't have the brain. Honestly, they don't have the fucking brains. They don't have the willpower. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the education because they just are told that, hey, this is what you are at birth. And they don't go any further deep into it. Like, they don't go any deeper into it. They just accept it for what it is. And there are studies that show a lot of them are in the closet.
They don't have to fight every day just to be who they are. I appreciate you, Faye. Thank you so much for being here. They don't have to think about it because they don't have laws and legislations passed against them. They just get to exist in a world, which is all people from the LGBTQIA community are trying to do. You're welcome, Faye. I'm tied at third. Why are you guys fighting over number one? What do you mean harassment and bullying? Oh, I said something about the menfolk, didn't I? I said something about the menfolk, and now TikTok is mad.
Not another person in the comments complaining that we teach kids hygiene.
Kids should groom themselves.
They are heading into puberty. They need to know how to be clean and wear deodorant. Please. I know middle school teachers are not happy.
Well, let's face it, most white people don't wash below their fucking belts either, so. Teach all people how to be clean. Teach all people how to be clean.
Gotcha. You got one more request in you before I just mute you. Matter of fact, you're muted. You're muted. I'm not desperate. Hello, Madness. Hello. So I have my appointment at 4 o'clock today. Wish me luck, everybody. So I'm going to leave y'all in a little bit. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to my appointment, and I'm going to go try and figure out what the fuck my dad's doing with his life. I'm going to go get a shopping list from him. And then I got to set up the Easy Pass. And then I got to set him up with Zelle so that I can send him money for the car insurance, because he's just doing all the weird shit. Yeah, me too. I really hope so too. Don't leave us, said Dar. I'll try and come back later. I'm only gonna come back later though if we get this goal down to a certain point, because I'm just not. I can't. I just can't. It's so much. I still have to finish the podcast stuff. I want to listen to this trial. Like, it's so much. It's so much. So I'm only gonna come back if we can get this goal down somewhat, so we can start the fundraiser. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably stay off for the day and take a little bit of a break.
Everybody needs to help get the goal down so that we can all harass Crystal and Jen if they do their stream tonight.
Yes. Yes. Come on, chat. It is exhausting, Nerdy Nikki. It is very exhausting. All of it is. You want to know what the trial's about? The Lindsay Clancy trial? It's about a woman who is on trial for allegedly murdering her 3 children, but has been speaking about her mental health, and she was misdiagnosed several times and not treated fairly. And there's a huge controversy on whether people think she even did it or not. I don't think she did.
There's supposedly some evidence saying that the husband might have framed her because of her postpartum, not depression. She got way further than depression. I can't remember the word though.
Yeah, the husband did get married again to one of the people who's treated her before. To one of her healthcare professionals on the way.
Psychosis. Thank you, Lexi. Psychosis.
Women run this chat now, said Bree. I'm dead. Yeah, postpartum psychosis, yeah. Because of all the medications she was on. She was on 13 different medications. We can listen to the trial proceedings of today. There's 2 witnesses I specifically want to listen to in this trial. We can, but we got to get the goal down to 75, at least. 75 or 100. Yeah, it's so fucked, Faye. This whole trial is so fucked. It's definitely giving many beep. Many beep. That's what my Ziggy says. She won't talk shit about men. So she says many beep.
And it's also a really, really good case to follow too, because we always think about pregnancy as being this bright, happy thing, and we don't think about the pregnant person before, during, and after it, right? And this just highlights one of the many, many things that can happen
Their
during
children
pregnancy
are
and
so
afterwards.
close together, too. She had 3 children in such a short time span. I believe the kids. How old were the kids?
Oh, I didn't realize she had actually been pregnant that many times, but only that many births. That's not great.
3 children. They were 5. What's happening? Why can't I find it? 5, 3, and a 7-month-old. A 5, a 3, and a 7-month-old. That is such a short time span. That's literally 2 years in between each child. W for the who, I forget who this is. This isn't Tired Teta. Is it? No. I know who this is. Who is it? Madness. W Madness for the $5. That's all I can give right now. Appreciate you so much, Madness. Stop it. Right? That's Madness? Is that Madness? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is it? Oh, Nerdy Nikki. Okay. I was like, Madness, you better not. Nerdy Nikki. W Nerdy Nikki for the $5. I appreciate you so much. It will not be taken from me. What knowledge? What are we talking about? You being number 1? Yeah, it's 18 months for your hormones to regulate after birth, correct? That's minimum. So, like, literally, she would just get everything regulated in her body and then get pregnant again. And then she was expected to just, like, not have postpartum. What are we talking about here? I don't know. It's rough.
And if especially if she had like postpartum with her first pregnancy,
She did. She supposedly didn't.
Supposedly, who knows?
Yeah.
But like those things, it can't compound, but it increases the risk of it, and it can develop into like the psychosis that can
Well, she
happen
was
as
on
well.
13 different medications in 3 weeks.
That's crazy. That you can't even
Get
figure
regulated.
out if a medication is helping in that short of time.
Nope. When I was going through the cocktails of being on medication when I was a child, and again when I was an adult, they would force me to take it unless I had adverse reactions for at least a minimum of 30 to 60 days.
Right.
It is medical malpractice. You should hear some of the testimony of these psychiatrists and these doctors. I said cock. I did. When did I say that? Yeah, it's why I really want to listen to some of this trial today, but I feel like we're having a rough day. I feel like we're having a rough day. There's also a lot of people on right now. Let me see who's on. What are my thoughts on her? You mean on Lindsay? What are my thoughts on Lindsay? I don't think she did it. I will stand. It's so funny because I saw a meme today and Nikki said something similar yesterday. Like, collectively. So we didn't stand behind Casey Anthony. We rallied against her. Nobody stood behind Casey Anthony. Nobody stood behind, what was that other woman's name? was it Sarah something? I don't know. There was another woman who killed her children. We didn't stand behind her. But something about this case, something about this trial has collectively rallied women around the world that I am not going to ignore that intuition. Nikki said the same thing yesterday. Like, I am not going to ignore the intuition. There is something about this case that women around the world are questioning. Women around the world are rallying behind Lindsay Clancy. Why do you think that is? Has anyone ever heard of a woman's intuition?
I mean, absolutely.
Let's see. Oh, Susan Smith was the other one. Susan Smith was the other woman who killed her kids. We didn't stand behind her. I hate that it doesn't automatically bring me to fucking Google's. Let's see. No. No. What are the... Hold on, I'm trying to see. Bro. I'm gonna fucking... Okay, so Marie Noel. Nobody rallied behind her. Andrea Pia Kennedy Yates. Oh, that was one. Yeah, that was a big one. That was in 2001. Danielle O'Deal. Diana Lum something, whatever. Her fucking haircut says it all. Mary Beth Rowe Tinning. Those are the 5 most notorious cases of women killing their children. Do you guys ever remember hearing anything as like as much as you hear about this case? No. Something is wrong. It's giving Christopher Watts for sure. It's giving Christopher Watts. I don't know why it would be you guys versus TikTok shop. There's nobody here. He's already married. Oh, Christopher Watts is getting married again? Is he even out? Oh, hi. How many accounts are you going to make? How many accounts do I have to block you on?
What?
How many accounts do I have to block you on?
This is my only account.
Okay, so then I'll just block you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. He's getting married again in jail? Oh my god. What? Is that real? Yep.
That's right, Chris Watts. Remember him? The case that gave Crime Talk its first story, why we started covering it. Well, Chris Watts, coming up on the anniversary where he killed his wife and 2 children, an unborn child, has decided it's time to move on, and he's getting married. Please meet not only one of the most notorious killers in America, he now has a new wife. So it is being reported that Chris Watts is in a relationship with a 39-year-old realtor who relocated from Ohio to Wisconsin to be closer to his cell at the Dodge Correctional Institution. Henderson and Watts have applied to marry with the prison system, and that she has already begun by going by Lizzie Watts. I guess you're holding yourself out as common law married. Anyway, Henderson is already behaving like she is a married woman. Now, the pair have also apparently become increasingly physical, with prison visit logs showing Henderson is a frequent visitor at the maximum security prison. And during one visit back in August of last year, an eyewitness apparently reported them engaged in a pretty steamy makeout session just one day after the 7th anniversary of the gruesome killings. So now, for those who don't recall, Watts was handed multiple life sentences for the August 13th, 2018 murders of his wife, Shanann, who was 34 at the time, who was 15 weeks pregnant with their son, and their 2 daughters, Bella, who was only 4, and Celeste, age 3. He said he felt trapped by marriage and the family and wanted a fresh start. So, instead of getting a divorce, no, he decided to murder his wife, unborn child, and 2 young daughters. At least the new Mrs. Watts is not going to have to have that pressure of Chris Watts feeling trapped.
Guys, let's get $48 down to this goal so I can get off the internet right now. I need off $48. There's 69 people in here. We can do it. Because what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean Christopher Watts is getting remarried? Watch when I call. Watch, I'm going to call Nikki.
Hello?
Christopher Watts is getting remarried.
Who?
Christopher Watts.
I just gave you a second to correct yourself. I heard what you said. Who would marry him?
Some woman who moved. She's got a ring and she already calls herself Lizzie Watts.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Yep. I'm live. I figured I'd call you to get your reaction.
Is this like a secret thing to get more information on him?
No.
Are we sure?
I mean, what information do we need?
I don't know. I was just kind of hoping.
Tara said, I like how she gave you a minute to correct yourself, LOL. And then Sarah said, I gave you a second to correct yourself. Oh, Nikki. W Knowledge for the $10 for just to let TikTok know the Tube of Views chat is superior.
Oh. Knowledge and Tortilla are still flirting and being naughty, I see.
And Brie. And Brie and Miley.
When's Tortilla going up there?
Tortilla to go where?
By Brie.
Oh,
she's been waiting.
No, that's over. Tortilla pushed out.
Yeah, no, I was hoping maybe it was you were wrong about the information. It's not Chris Watts, and something else delightful happened to him that includes not breathing air.
No, he's breathing air and getting married.
Well, hopefully she doesn't meet the same fate.
Well, he's in jail for life, so.
Doesn't matter. People in jail can do things.
I don't like it here anymore, chat. We have $38 so I can get off, and then the other 100 I'll come back later, maybe, possibly, or not. I don't know. But let's.
Am I still on speakerphone?
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing, chat? $38? $38? It's 12:16. Guarantee you Jess hasn't had anything to eat but coffee.
Definitely.
How many likes are you up to?
48K.
Where's the 100?
I don't know.
What are we doing? Are we sleeping? It's fucking hump day. It's Wednesday. You have no excuse. It's not Monday. It's not second Monday. It's Wednesday. Week's halfway over. Let's get your shit together, chat. I love your faces, but come the fuck on.
Tortilla said, first off, I would go down there. Second off, Bree won't cross the Niagara. Who the fuck wants to voluntarily go into the United States?
Bitch me. Oh gosh. I think I'm coming down with something.
Oh, Taylor Tater Tots says, I tried to start the $2 train, Nikki.
Yes, pull a train. Let's go.
I don't have access to my credit card. What, Kier?
What do you mean?
The number got stolen due to like a Google password thing. And they sent me a new one, and I can't find it.
Oh no. W. Sarah for the $2 for Choo Choo. We love Jess. W. Sarah Mood for the $2.
W. There's a whole documentary about people who marry men in jail. It's wild.
That's what somebody in the chat was saying. Somebody was like, who said it? I forgot. Let me see. I think it was Gracie said, women have a thing for men with life sentences.
Yeah. Freedom.
Sarah said she did it because you yelled at her.
Good. What'd I say?
What I said. All right, I guess I'm gonna get off because we have $36 left. It's 136, but I said if we get down to 100, then I'll just log off. But $36. It's fine. I'm gonna get off though because I'm gonna go eat and then I gotta go to work, and then I have my appointment. So maybe I'll be back later, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. I really wish that we would have finished this so that I could fundraise later. But thank you for the good luck at my appointment. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to go eat something and then I'm going to head out. I'll go try and get a little bit of work done. Really don't have a lot, but it takes a special kind of person to love someone who's buried their wife and kids. Yeah. Yeah, it really does, Jeep. It really does.
Yeah, if you know what they coined that mental disorder, please let me know. No hate, no shade, but it's a mental disorder for sure. Trust me. Watch. I'm not like being ableist at all. I'm being serious. There's a whole documentary on it, and the women on there are absolutely obsessed, and these men that are spending life in prison have women falling all over them. It's very strange.
Yeah, it is very strange. All right, guys. I'm gonna go over. I think Emma's still alive. Let's see. I know. I just let like everybody leave because I just did not care. Emma's live, so go over to Emma Okor. I hate that name, but when you go in there, say L Emma. Change your name because what the fuck are we doing? I told her I told them I was not watching them until they changed her name back from Emma Okor. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Jeep, can you DM me? I want to talk to you about something. If that's okay, love.
Maybe got the keys to the Jeep.
Vroom.
Will do. We've got the keys.